Okay, so I'm working on Limerick's propeller shaft, and there's a packing on it that keeps the water out. And last year I had to tighten it up a couple of times. It started leaking really bad towards the end of the year, and tightening it up helped for a while, but it was short-lived. So time to replace the packing, and never done that before. And I've heard a few different ways of doing it. So this is Limerick in winter storage mode. And there's the motor, and behind the motor is a little access door, and about 6 inches past that and down about 2 feet is where the gland nut is. And what I found out is that after you take the lock nut, loosen the lock nut, and uncouple the gland from the bushing there, you can slide the gland nut with the packing that's in it back, and you can actually slide it through back to the back end of the motor where you can get at it, this side of that trap door. And so what I've done is I've done that, and then I decided to take the gland nut all the way off so I can make sure, because I got to make sure what size packing I get. And last fall I checked into it, and they make 3 different sizes at the local chandlery store there, so I didn't know what I needed. And so I'm going to take the nut off and figure out exactly what I need at home, and get it ready to put back together next time. And actually I've already uncoupled the propeller shaft from the motor, and I was able to, with a pair of channel locks and a small hammer, tap on it and got it to move outwards. And so I went outside and I actually tapped on it out there right behind the propeller with the same channel locks and a little hammer, and it came right out. And from its keyed, it's got a Woodorf key in it, and from its spline. And so anyways, I'm ready to take the gland nut out now, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. So I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah. So this is the foot has a packing in it. And there's years of nasty packing in there. That makes a watertight seal, and it doesn't look awful, but it's time for some new. Yeah. So that's about what Harry told me I'd find in it. He said you find 3 pieces, and that's what I've read too. And you got a slit in them. This is about the best one. One will go that way. One will go offset a third, and the last one will go offset the other third the other way. That way, that crack alternates around, and water will not leak. And then when you screw it all down and tighten it up, it presses together, squeezes against that shaft, and that's what keeps the water out of the boat. It's supposed to drip. It's supposed to drip 1 drip every 2 seconds. Or is that 2 drips every 1 second? I don't know. I'll have to look at my book. Anyways, it drips fairly slow. And last year it was running right out of there at one time. And I tightened it up, slowed it back down, and used it a couple more times at the end of the year, and had to tighten it up again because I was running out of it again. So they say to change it every 3 years. I've owned a boat 3 years. I bet that's original stuff. Maybe not, but it's probably quite old. Anyway, it's time for some new, and we'll make it all better. Yeah, there's Obsession.